Good morning, children. How are you? What about the previous topic we have done? Did you read it? Yeah, I know. You are done, no? You understood that? Okay. So, what we have learned in the previous class? We are learning about a boy who sold wisdom. So, how many incidents we have seen in that? We have seen only one incident, no? About the wise or the clever boy. What was his name? He was Nagendra. And how he sold his wisdom? To another boy named Babu. And how his father reacted to that. And finally, how Nagendra convinced him about the wisdom. That was what we have seen in the previous class. I hope you all understood that. No? Because you are all clever like Nagendra. Isn't it? Yeah. So today, let us see what is the next incident to prove his cleverness. So open your textbook and also take your pencil. You know for what? Yeah. So up to where we have finished last day? Up to paragraph 6. Today, let us start with the paragraph 7. Okay? Yeah, open the book. Page number 13. That is paragraph 7. Can we start? Yeah. A few days passed. The king of that land had two queens who hated each other. So did their maids. They quarrelled as bitterly as their mistresses. One day, each queen sent her maid to the market. The maids went to the same shop and both wanted to buy the same pumpkin. There was only one pumpkin. So they began to quarrel. Their abuses and gestures were so fierce that the grocer fled the place. Babu, who happened to be nearby, remembered his father's contract with Nagendra and went there to watch the quarrel. The maids fought, tore each other's hair, and came to blows. One of the maids noticed the merchant's son and said, "You be my witness." She struck me. The other maid cried, "You have seen with your own eyes who struck whom. You are my witness. She has hit me so many times." Then they remembered other errands and went their ways. So this is another incident. What is going to explain here, where the Nagendra has shown his wisdom. So in the previous incident, what we have seen is Nagendra asked Babu's father to give an agreement stating that his son would stop and watch wherever he happens to come across any fight. That was the agreement. No? Yeah. Now let us see. A few days passed. So after that agreement, that incident, a few days passed. The king of that land had two queens who hated each other. So at that time, it was the kingdom. It was not a ministers or like parliament now. So that the king of his country had two wives, two queens. But what was that? They were ill-treating each other always. They were not at all liking to each other. So did their maids. Maid means what? servant. Underline and write maid, servant. They quarrelled as bitterly as their mistresses. So, already it is told that two queens, they were fighting with each other. Even the servants, they were like them only. One day, each queen sent her maid to the market. So one day what happened? The queen, they sent their servants to the market. For what? The maids went to the same shop and both wanted to buy the same pumpkin. For what purpose they went? They went to fetch certain things from the market. So both of these maids, servants, they went at the same time to the same shop, and there was one pumpkin. Both of them, they need that pumpkin. They demanded the pumpkin. There was only one pumpkin. But what was the sad condition? There was only one pumpkin and both of them, they need the pumpkin. So they began to quarrel. So what happened? They began to quarrel to get that pumpkin to themselves. Their abuses and justice was so fierce that the grocer fled the place. Underline the word fled. Went away. Fled means went away. So what happened? When these ladies started quarreling each other, the shopkeeper, he went away from the shop to save his life. Okay. Now, Babu, who happened to be nearby, remembered his father's contract with Nagendra and went there to watch the quarrel. So our foolish boy Babu, he was on that way. So he saw these ladies fighting. So immediately what flashed in him? Oh, my father had made a contract with Nagendra. What was that contract? That I have to stand and watch whenever I happen to see a quarrel. So what this foolish boy did, he approached these ladies, quarreling ladies, and he stood there and started watching their quarrel. What a foolish boy. No? Yeah. The maids fought, tore each other's hair and came to blows. How they started? They started the fight, quarreling by words. Then what happened? They grabbed the other's hair and then the quarrel ended in what? Blows. They started to slap each other. One of the maids noticed the merchant's son and said, so at that time, even between the quarrel, during the quarrel, what one noticed, one lady she noticed, Babu was standing there. Okay, so she said, you be my witness, she struck me. So what she told her? She went to this boy and told her, you have seen, no, she has beaten me a lot, she struck me a lot, so you are the witness, you be the witness, I am going to complain to the king, so you should come as a witness for this. The other maid cried, so immediately the other lady, she couldn't keep quiet. What she told her? You have seen with your own eyes who struck whom. What she is saying? You have seen, no, even she has beaten me. She started beating me first. You have seen with your own eyes, no. Then, you are my witness. So, you should come as a witness to me, not to her. She has hit me so many times. You have seen, no. She hit me many a times. So, you should tell king that she has started the fight and she hit me many times. Then they remembered other errands and went their ways. Errand. Underline the word errand. Duty. Duty. Within bracket you can write, here it is, to take other things. What was their duty here? They came to the market to fetch the things, to buy certain things. So, In that one was what? Getting the pumpkin. So at that spot, they fought with each other. Then they remembered about their other things, whatever they have to buy. So they went away from there. Understood? Simple story. No? Interesting. Then let us see the next. The two maids went to their queens and told them about the quarrel. So after going from the market, reaching the palace, what they did, they both of them went to their queens and complained about the other, adding all sorts of colorful details. So what they did, they added all colorful things to that. That's common, no? You know, in the class when you two people fight, you say something extra about the other so that the other one should get a punishment. You should not get any punishment. You hide certain things what you have done, certain mistakes, and you boost the other's actions, and you will try to get punishment for the other one. Here also the same thing happened. The two ladies, they tried each other to blame on the other. The queens were now furious and sent complaints to the king. So both the queens, what they become furious. Furious means angry. They got angry by hearing this all things. Okay, they couldn't tolerate it because first of all, they were enemies. They are not liking each other. So what they thought, we will go and complain to the king. Like that, they went to complain to the king. Each of them sent words to Babu that he was the witness on her save. So what happened? Each of the queen and the servants, they told that, call Babu. He was the witness on that spot. If he didn't speak in support of her, she would have his head chopped off. So what they told her? They called for Babu. They demanded to call Babu, and what they told her? If he didn't speak in support of her, each of these servants and queen, what they told her? If Babu is not speaking in support of that particular queen and her servant, what they will do? She will chop off his head. That means what? She will kill him by cutting his head. Babu was in a panic. By hearing this, what happened? Babu became very fearful. He became in a panic. He was afraid. What will happen? Whom I will support? I have seen the quarrel and both of them they were fighting. So whom I will witness now? So if I witness anybody, any one of this, the other will kill me. So he was sure about that. So he got afraid. When his father heard of this, he too was in a panic. So when Babu's father came to know about this incident, that if she is not supporting the queen, they will chop off his head. Even the father became very panic, scared. Finally, the son said, let's go and ask Nagendra. So what was Babu's decision? Babu told, Nagendra has saved us once, no? So let us go and meet Nagendra. He may give us some advice. He has wisdom to sell what he has with him. He has got a lot of wisdom with him to sell. So he may sell wisdom to us. Let us see what he has to say to get me out of this scrape. Scrape. Underline. Trap. T-R-A-P. Trap. Or problem. Bad situation. Bad situation. So what Babu told her? He told his father that let us go and meet Nagendra. He may give some idea how to come out of this trouble. So father and son went to Nagendra, who said he would help, but the fee would be 500 rupees. So what happened? Both of them, they went to meet Nagendra. So Nagendra agreed, okay, I will give Visram to you. But what is the charge of that? It is 500 rupees. You have to pay me 500 rupees. I will give you the solution. Gupta paid him the money and Nagendra said, when they call you to court, pretend to be insane. So what Babu's father did? Babu's father, that is Gupta, he paid 500 rupees to Nagendra and took the Visram. What was the Visram? What idea he has given? When they call you to court, when the king call you to the court, what you should do? Pretend to be insane. Insane. Underline. Insane. Insane means mad. Mad. So, what you should do? When you were called to the court, you should act like a mad person. You don't know anything. Okay. So, you should act like a mad person. Behave as if you understand nothing of what they say. How you should behave? You should not shake your head and say, yes, I have seen the quarrel and this lady has done like this and this one has done like this. Nothing you should utter. What you should do? Behave as if you understand nothing of what they say. Whatever they ask you, you pretend like you are not understanding anything. You are not at all hearing anything. So that was the advice given by Nagendra to Babu and his father this time. Understood, children? Okay. Now let us see what was the after effect. Next day, the king called the witness. So what happened? Next day, he got the call from the palace to be the witness there. He and his minister asked Babu various questions. So what happened? As soon as he reached the court, the palace, the king and his minister asked Babu so many things. But he wouldn't answer any of them. But what Babu has done, he didn't answer for them. Okay. He merely babbled and uttered nonsensical syllables till the king lost his patience and drove him out of the courtroom. Babu was delighted by the success of the ruse. He told everyone about Nagendra's great wisdom, which soon became a buzzword in the marketplace. So let us see what it is. Underline these words, children. The third line. Nonsensical syllables. Nonsensical syllables. That means meaningless words, senseless words. Senseless words. And the fifth line, ruse. Fifth line middle you can see, ruse. Ruse means plan. Next line, below that you can see, buzzwords. Buzzwords means the word that is most commonly heard. The word that is most commonly heard. H-E-A-R-D. Heard. Okay. That means all are talking. Okay. Now let us see. Next day, the king called the witness. So next day what happened? King called whom? Babu to the palace. He and his minister asked Babu various questions. So as soon as he reached the palace, they started to question him. But he wouldn't answer any of them. But he didn't answer any of these questions. Why? Because Nagendra has given the advice that you should not answer to them. You should keep quiet. And he merely babbled and uttered nonsensical syllables till the king lost his patience and drove him out of the courtroom. What this boy did? He merely babbled. Babbling means what? Blah blah. You say no, you say no. She is talking blah blah. That is what? Babbled. Okay. So, He merely babbled and uttered nonsensical syllables. So, unrelated words which doesn't have any meaning or connection. He started to talk like this as a mad person. You know how a mad person is talking. He will be always chanting or saying in low voice some words which doesn't have any meaning or any sense or connection. So like this, even this boy Babu started talking like that. Babu was till the king lost his patience and drove him out of the courtroom. So till when he was talking like that, till the king lost his patience and got angry and asked him to get out of the court. Till that he was acting like that. Then Babu was delighted by the success of the ruse. Thus he saved his life. He came out of the court. And he told everyone about Nagendra's great wisdom. So after coming, once when he saved his life, what he told, he came out and told everyone how he has saved his life by keeping Nagendra's advice. How clever Nagendra is. That was his word to the outsiders. And which soon became a buzzword in the marketplace. So in the market, all the people started talking about this incident. How Nagendra has helped this boy to save his life. So that became a buzzword. Means from one person it passed to the next person like that. The people who are coming to the marketplace for various purposes, they all started talking about Nagendra and his wisdom. Did you understand, children? Clear, no? Yeah. So, that's enough today. Do I want to read once again? I'll read just I will read it once. Okay, you just see. A few days passed. The king of that land had 2 queens who hated each other. So did their maids. They quarrelled as bitterly as their mistresses. One day, each queen sent her maid to the market. The maids went to the same shop and both wanted to buy the same pumpkin. There was only one pumpkin, so they began to quarrel. Their abuses and gestures were so fierce that the grocer fled the place. Babu, who happened to be nearby, remembered his father's contract with Nagendra and went there to watch the quarrel. The maids fought, tore each other's hair, and came to blows. One of the maids noticed the merchant's son and said, "You are my witness." She struck me. The other maid cried, "You have seen with your own eyes who struck whom, and you are my witness. She has hit me so many times." Then they remembered other errands and went their ways. Come to the next paragraph. The 2 maids went to their queens and told them about the quarrel, adding all sorts of colorful details. The queens were now furious and sent complaints to the king. Each of them sent word to Babu that he was the witness to her side. If he didn't speak in support of her, she would have his head chopped off. Babu was in a panic. When his father heard of this, he too was in a panic. Finally, the son said, "Let's go and ask Nagendra. He has wisdom to sell. Let's see what he has to say to get me out of this scrape." So father and son went to Nagendra, who said he would help, but the fee would be 500 rupees. Gupta paid him the money, and Nagendra said, "When they call you to court, pretend to be insane. Behave as if you understand nothing of what they say." Next day, The king called the witness. Here this minister asked Babu various questions, but he wouldn't answer any of them. He merely babbled and uttered nonsensical syllables till the king lost his patience and threw him out of the courtroom. Babu was delighted by the success of the ruse. He told everyone about Nagendra's great wisdom, which soon became a buzzword in the marketplace. Understood, children? I hope it's a very good story, very interesting story, and the author has given very simple words to describe the incidents, so you can understand very easily. Is it not? Yeah. So go through the textbook once again and note down and keep. If there is any word which is tough for you, which you cannot understand, okay, then inform me. I will tell you the meaning of that words. Okay? Okay. Thank you. Let us conclude today's class. Thank you, children. Bye bye.